Fog looms over Spear Junction as the Local 60 climbs its way up the hill with 3 SD70M locomotives. Hello everybody, Longmont Railway here. In this video, we will be adventuring around Cheyenne, Wyoming on the hunt for trains during 2 separate days. So stick around for some freezing weather and epic catches. After Local 60 passed, a surprise BNSF train shows up. This train had the symbol D, which stands for power move. Now I'm no expert, but those last 4 units did not look like locomotives to me. With whatever that train was, we continue north to Cheyenne itself. It's much less foggy here. The Denver to North Platte Manifest train is currently working Cheyenne Yard, while an eastbound autorack passes by. Not long after the autorack, a westbound Z train makes its way westbound into Cheyenne. I tried to get a shot of the train knocking down the signal here, but the stacks were too tall. Speaking of signals, at control point W508, we see some old Union Switch and Signal R-2 signals. These signals, I want to say, were likely installed during the steam era, being original to when Centralized Traffic Control, or CTC, was implemented on this line. We head further east to Archer Hill, where we catch another eastbound with the cleanest Norfolk Southern unit I have ever seen. A special train set follows behind our manifest, a brand new Siemens train set being delivered to Via Rail Canada for the Quebec City to Toronto corridor. This train set consists of a Siemens charger, 4 Siemens Venture cars, and a Siemens cab car. We chased this special train into Nebraska a bit. We returned to Wyoming near the small town of Hillsdale. An extra-large Super Mega Manifest train is struggling up the 0.7% grade to Archer Hill. This eastbound manifest is having a significantly easier time coming down the hill. We just barely beat this hotshot Z train to a spot between Hillsdale and Archer. We are waiting on 3 different westbounds, an intermodal, a manifest, and a maintenance of way train, all back to back. One of the locomotives on this manifest train apparently stopped working, so that PDNP we saw earlier dropped off that really clean NS unit, so we get another glance at it. This maintenance of way train has a pretty special AC 4400 in the lead, still in its original Union Pacific 1990s paint job. Locomotives like this are becoming increasingly harder to find as Union Pacific continues to rebuild and repaint its AC 4400 fleet. A surprise Roper Yard to North Platte manifest train races down the grade from Archer Hill. After that RONP, train action slowed down on the east side of Cheyenne, so we head back west on main tracks 3 and 4 to catch a stopped North Platte to Denver manifest, as well as the sack train we saw earlier. Further southwest at Spear Junction, we see the daily Long Beach, California to Denver, Colorado Z train, taking the west leg of the Y south on the Greeley subdivision. Notice the second locomotive in this consist. This AC 4400 was rebuilt from an old Dash 9 that was sitting in storage for years. Recently, Union Pacific has started taking these locomotives out of storage for rebuild and refurbishment, with brand new AC traction and new electronics. Northwest at Bory Junction, we spot another Z train. Before the day comes to a close, we see the same Z train crawling along the vast Wyoming prairie. About a month later, we return to Cheyenne with a beautiful sunrise and another brand new Dash 9 rebuild, this time leading. The daily Denver to North Platte Manifest train makes its way up into Cheyenne, getting ready to go into the yard. But it will have to hold at Control Point West Cheyenne for a bit, as other trains need to clear up first. Another manifest train is switching the yard with a dirty SD70 Ace on point. We also met a friendly companion while waiting on the switching move.
That was cute. Yeah, she's a good dog though. I don't know if the camera's pointing at you very well though. Oh yeah, you're a good doggo. You're so big too. My goodness, you're a big doggo. That's a big doggo. Oh yeah, I know. So excited.
While the manifest was switching the yard, we spot a light power BNSF move. We got kinda sick of waiting on that switcher, so we head east to the famous Archer Hill once again. Further east at Hillsdale, we catch an empty grain going mock Jesus down the hill. Not long after the speedy grainer passed, the North Platte to Denver manifest train appears, with an exclusively EMD consist. With such a cool consist, we chase this guy west. The signals at CPW 508 are displaying an advanced approach. Proceed prepared to stop at the second signal ahead. This westbound manifest train is coming into Cheyenne for a crew swap, so they will have to stop at the Cheyenne depot. Back east at Archer Hill, an eastbound manifest train flies by with a Tier 4 SD70AH on point. Heading back west, we see the local 60 coming into Cheyenne, this time with 3 EMD SD40Ns. Speaking of EMD, we see our all EMD NP-NY departing Cheyenne Yard.
Milepost 114, 114. We'll do this at 1553, 1553. All switches are lined up on normal position for mainline use. POS forms up to date. Engineer confirm all by Milepost 114, 114 over. Engineer verifies Milepost 114.
We take a break from the Union Pacific, and we set up alongside the BNSF Front Range subdivision in anticipation of a northbound empty coal train. This train stopped just shy of the College Drive Railroad crossing for a brand new crew and brand new track warrant further north.
Okay, track warrant 760-18, running to BNSF 8784 north, front range sub. Box 2 TWO, proceed front, restrict on spot plus 122.6. To the north, locate Jugwater on the track. 1 box mark 2. Locate 1627, 1627. Dispatcher JPM, over. Welcome on 760-18, over. Correct on 36, here we go, thank you.
After receiving its warrant, the train departs north, and so do we, to federal siding, roughly 20 miles north of Cheyenne. The day comes to a close once again, and so does this video. But following behind our empty coal is the daily Denver to Laurel Manifest train, passing by federal siding as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this mega compilation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider checking out the channel, and while you're at it, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more high quality train videos. Anyways, have a good night, stay warm, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.